How's it going, folks? Welcome back to the World of Warcraft, the War Within. Let's go. We're so close. We're getting closer to the end, I think.
My fortune.
Making stuff to look tough. I suppose we can construct the Void Shield Helmet Imagine, but these parts are not ideal. Meet me outside the oasis to the east, and we shall see if we can craft a workable solution.
I must protect my investment.
I believe the saying is, it's not junk, it's treasure. Well, this is just junk, but I'll see what I can do. Meet me on the plains of Koresh. I shall do that. Let us take to the skies. Where are we going today? Just over here? I'm here.
Put your hope in the trust.
I'm here and I'm ready.
What is more valuable than home?
Good. I will tell you what component to get next. Oh, it's one of these quests. Capacitor. Here you go. Phase capacitor. Bag of screws. Quadrilateral bypass. Screws? You want screws? Toss them all out. Arcane filters. It's one of those cooking quests. More screws. Like, she could do it just here and just reach for it. Phase capacitor. Another one. Alright, we're going to use these things now, right? Quadrilateral bypass system. Nope, another phase capacitor. Just sort of slipped it out the back there. More screws? What? What about this stuff? Oh, we didn't even use these things. I'm gonna just throw them at you anyway. What did she say? We have been successful. And you didn't die in the process. Pick up the Void Shield, then meet me at the Oasis. Didn't even use these two over here. Although I snuck that one in. Hopefully it doesn't explode now. Ah, come now. Let us begin building a portable shield for protecting against the ravages of the void.
Our work has just begun.
Despite my reservations, it seems we have a serviceable portable void shield. Excellent work.
My fortune for the world that was.
And then over to this guy. Corrosing photos. Ah, we must keep our documentation updated. That means I require your service once more. Take this camera and gather some photos of the Karoks. You'll find them on the rocks around the area. Photography. Right, on the rocks. Where are they hiding? Sit on the rocks. I can see one up there. Where'd you go? Oh, there's two up there. Get a good shot. One up there. Oh, there's quite a few up here. They weren't lying. All up on the rocks. These two are having a little standoff. These are exquisite and will do quite nicely for our research. Thank you. And then... Oh, and now you'd like to talk, okay?
You got anything neat?
Bird bath?
Don't be getting into trouble.
Seen just the person I needed. The Karuks are getting so dirty that it's covering up their natural smell. There's not enough water here for them to bathe. Take this anima vacuum. It'll take that dirt straight off them. But you're gonna have to stick to the ones on the ground. Try looking on top of the rocks to the north.
We'll be smelling you.
Always with the damn anima vacuum. That snapdragon look. Domineering Karoks washed. Alright, time to get washed. Oh, hang on. Yeah, there we go. Get washed. You too, pal. You ain't going nowhere. That's right. Huh? That's better. Needed an extra cleaning. Oh, what do we got over here? Devour attack the oasis. I wonder if there's anything cool to pick up from all the silver spawns. I remember in Shadowlands. Was it Shadow? Yeah, I think Shadowlands. There are all these like rare spawns or silver spawns. And they were dropping like these items that you needed for something, maybe crafting. And it was sold pretty well. I'm way too late for that, even if it does now. But yeah, back then, when that first patch came out, or when that area was first out, sold for mega bucks. Alright, you two. You two lift up that wing.
Hey there, friend.
Bird bath,
Stay
done.
downwind.
I can smell the change on the wind. Thanks so much.
We'll be smelling you. Stay downwind.
Medical maneuvers. It would be good to get a solid medical checkup on the Karoks. Would you shrink them down and bring them to me? What? Would you go over there and look at them? Throw a disc to shrink creatures to a portable size. That's not so portable. That really isn't that portable. Gotta catch 'em all. Don't know where I'm storing them, but somehow I'm managing. I think there was like one bag which, you know, because you look at it and you think, well, where am I putting all this stuff? Like, look at that bag, right? Like the look of it, it's just like a little satchel. I might fit, I don't know, I could fit a lot of herbs in it, I suppose. But all this gear and all that stuff, Should take up multiple slots, you know, like Diablo or something. Don't do that, of course. Don't ever do that, Blizz. We like it how it is, but, you know, when you think about it logically. You know, in a game like this is a logical game, of course. But I remember there was one bag, which I think was essentially like a portal. I can't remember who sold it. I feel like it was in Burning Crusade, but it was like a portable portal or something like that. Yeah, done. And up. Ah, these will do nicely, my thanks. The skies of Koresh. The shooting device you helped us with has been tested. It is ready for its first flight. If you will forgive the turn of phrase, speak with Omtarid. They have a course picked out for you and the Karok to soar along. If the creatures can leave the Ecodome, how come they don't just leave? Oh well, it is quite simple really. Omtalad proceeds to talk for about 10 minutes in increasingly technical details about how the Ecodome works. A lot of its detail, it deals with things that you have never heard of. It sounds like it emits a field that causes the animals to consider it a solid wall. Magic wall, got it. How can creatures leave then? Omtalad wilts a bit at your magic wall comment. However, over the course of the next 20 minutes they begin to get enthused, talking about the mechanics behind which they can change a creature's perceptions of the walls of the Ecodome. It allows them to control on an individual or species level which creature can go through it, much like yourself and the brokers. Okay, so a very magic wall. Talk to you later. Omtalad waves at you sadly as you leave. He tried his best. Race. Let's race them. Greetings scene. We have attached the void protections on this Karok, and it is ready to soar. Well, I'd like to try the course, thanks. Follow the gold rings. Haven't done one of these in a while. Oh, I'm on a Karok. Ready to go. I'm sure I must have done at least one of these in A War Within, but I don't really remember it. Did a fair few during Dragonflight though. Yeah, it was a good way to make money too. 55? What? Really? It was that long? Didn't feel that way. Gold time was 57. Personal best 55. Alright, done. It's gonna boot me off.
With funding comes salvation.
Ah, how did it feel to be the first person to fly on the back of a Karok in a millennia?
Our work has
Hard
just
Karok.
begun.
Scene, you have a moment?
Oh, the thrill of the hunt!
Outbound for Outland? Snakes? Why did it have to be snakes? Venari says they used to have a snake-like things on Koresh before the devouring. None of them survived. They still got worms, but that's not what we're after. I know the place. My old stomping grounds in Nagrand, on Outland. Let's use this infernal contraption of a portal to get there.
May your aim be true.
Good hunting. Bring back lots of snakes. I'll see you there. Off we go. Nagrand. Oh, it's been a while. Oh, the music. Oh, I can actually attack this guy. Let's not but say we did. Well, glad to see you didn't change your mind. Oh, let's get us some snakes.
Be good.
It's good to be back here. It feels like nothing's changed. Oh, go on, you take it in. To find a place as pretty as Nagrand. Now, let's be about our business.
Safe travels.
Comfort stones? Right then. We're gonna need to collect these things to make the snakes comfortable in Koresh. Let's get them some bedding. Some of the most important things. Oh man, the music. The musics. Some of the most important things are rocks. Snakes can sun themselves atop a rock or hide under it. These nearby earth elementals are always a pain in our side. See if you can get some rocks from them.
Keep your feet on the ground.
Snakes and tings. Oh, of course. We also need some actual snakes. Well, that's the whole point of this and why we came here in the first place. You can find the small ones we want down in Talari Basin to the south. Just to rustle their dens and they'll come slithering out. That's where the plants they like to grow. Speaking of which, make sure to get some of them fragrant plants while you're at it. You might not know this, but snakes have a keen sense of smell.
See you soon.
While you're out there getting the stones and snakes and smelly flowers, I'll figure out our next move. You do that, pal. Level 80. Well, I guess the good thing is that maybe within a year, maybe less, my classic anniversary guy will probably be returning to these lands. Anyway, eye on the prize. There's a wind rock. Get those stones. Nope, 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 yes. Why are you tortured so? Those bands on you? In fact, this is where I pretty much got all my gear. I mean, this expansion that I'm wearing right now. Where are all the elementals at? Everything about me is Burning Crusade. Even though this is from Dragonflight, but it's certainly the type of mounts you pick up when you go over here and do all that stuff. As I did way back when. I'd imagine it's quite easy to do now, but yeah, back then you had to pick up these eggs. I think there was a daily quest you did as well, but yeah, getting those eggs gave you a decent amount of, I think, reputation towards the faction you were trying to get reputation for, so you could get those mounts. And I had to log in like first thing in the morning on an Australian realm prior to going to work. Log in and collect as many as I can. grab as many of those as I could, which they were quite... I mean, they weren't super plentiful. There was lots of other people doing the exact same thing. But yeah, it was a lot easier to get a few of them.
Well met. Keep your feet on the ground.
It's nice to be helping these critters rather than hunting them. The angry elementals don't count.
See you soon.
Oh, those will do. Nice work.
Be good.
Alright, we need... I actually gotta get the snare. I forgot about the other parts. Hey, what are you doing, mate? That is... This guy. He's chosen death. Oh, the elementals are out here as well. Should have just gone straight in. Get zapped. Some snakes. Pretty brave, just sticking your hand in there and grabbing it. Those snakes are cheeky snakes, I tell you what. Getting in between like little cracks of concrete. Seeing this like pattern in between the concrete and a wall, and you're like, wow, that's interesting. What is that? It's a bloody snake, that's what it is. I had one. It wasn't at my place, but there was one nearby. Had that same situation. Good thing is, where I am, the snakes are... I mean, they're around. They're around, but, you know, they're not... You won't walk past them. They jump at you and, you know, try to take you out. It's nothing like that. In fact, they just pretty much slither away. Or they don't. They just sit there. They just, you know, bask in the sun. You have to pretty much go right up to them for them to... I mean, just about grab them, really. But definitely wouldn't just stick my hand in there. Like this guy, he's like, yes, that's fine. And go into my pack. Into my pack you go. Yes, very important, folks. World of Warcraft is not real life, okay? Do not do the same things that these people do. Ten out of 10. Some of that fragrant, dreaming glory. Love the music. Like all of the Burning Crusade. It's just perfect because this really was otherworldly, right? Going to Outland. And that's what this music is. Just feels so strange compared to where we came from. So it just worked well. And I think for a lot of it, the guy that had done Diablo 1 and 2 was involved. And his music in Diablo 1 and 2 is half the game itself, you know?
What can I do for you?
Just sets the ambience, the mood, the tone so well. How many of these do you have? I can't tell you, know? Your packs always look so full. It's not too bad today, pal. Come on.
Safe travels.
We need to make the snakes... what? We need to make sure the snakes are as comfortable as possible. Oh, we take it to Karesh. Oh, yikes. I smell those plants. Fragrant indeed.
See you soon.
Zanga moss. Well, next up we'll be needing some moss for the beds. Sorry to say, but we need to go into the slimy marsh for them. And Naga control the place. It grows on their mushroom trees. They're all so fond of munching on it, or something foul. Fastest way to Zangamash is through the pass to the north. If it were me, I'd look around the Darkcrest shore.
Be good.
While you're out gathering the moss, we'll keep the Tal book from destroying the green hills of Stranglethorn. Oh my goodness, the whole bloody book is here. I will read that. Hang on. Oh yeah. So I've read that in the classic series, but when we get here in Anniversary, I'll probably read the whole thing again in its entirety while I'm fishing. Look at Zangamash, eh? One thing I will say about World of Warcraft is I always feel like, and there is a little bit, right? But there just isn't enough of it. The transition between zones. Like this is, it's okay, but it's still pretty jarring, you know? Like it seems like their transition areas are about here, you know, but it's not really, it should really continue on quite a decent amount before it suddenly goes green, you know? Like maybe around here would be nice. And over on the other side too. You know, we should see a little bit of green stretching in. A little bit further, extending a little bit further. But anyway. It's certainly harsher in other places. Marsh moss is mine. Apparently, the Darkrest have some on their peoples, on their persons. Ooh, explosions. The pump overseer is down. Would have been nice. I guess it's really tough to do. Especially just for this little portion of it there. It would have been nice if we had seen some time had passed, you know? A little bit of difference. But yeah, I mean, it's a lot of effort just for a small, very small portion of the game. I hope we eventually get to a point where, you know, whether they can utilize AI or something, where they can, as the years tick over, everything is kind of updated, at least in the way it looks. Just small changes to suggest time's passed. I mean, you could possibly also utilize a way to change the quests a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. I hope, you know, if it is that difficult to go back and retrospectively change and alter, whether they can do subtle differences and have, you know, like I said, maybe they utilize AI and they have somebody, a small team sort of looking over that to make sure it's all working. It could be, you know, it could be very subtle, like, you know, the area changes a little bit and the quests that you get, while still fairly similar, just modified a little bit, like, oh, now instead of going here to do something, we got to go over here to do something because that area doesn't exist anymore. Kind of like a maintenance mode for the zones. So people can still come out here and quest, and it's like it's not. There's tiny differences, and might keep it interesting, you know. Not such huge radical changes, but a tiny point of difference. Something that can be applied to older zones, you know, like maybe not Dragonflight, for example. Like, give that a little bit of time. Give it an expansion or two. And then something like that could kick in. But definitely some of these older zones would be nice to see that, you know, while we've been out there adventuring for 20 years, things have changed, you know. Due to the story that took place here. Anyway, I'm ready to hand in. And then when there is a full-blown expansion that maybe takes place here, you know, they do the real thing. The real big changes. Is this guy gonna attack me again? You punk! Get back. Get back to your home. This guy.
What's on your mind?
Oh, how much have you got? That's one of the last things we need before we head back to Kadesh.
Keep your feet on the ground.
Ooh, I'm glad you made it back here in one piece, and none too soon. Me and old Fitz have been holding off these crazed Talbuk attacks for what seems like ages. This guy.
Safe travel.
Snakes on a plane? Last, but certainly not least, we need to get those two snakes off me plane. I don't know how long snakes normally live, but it seems like these two have been there forever. And they always look at me funny if I come near. Maybe you could go get them.
See you soon.
I really appreciate you doing this, Ian. I don't think those two snakes like me one bit. Listen. Be careful.
What now?
If you're after these two, they've been feistier than usual.
Trust no one.
I trust you, pilot. That was easy. Easy gathering.
Great to meet you.
Oh, great. I'll signal Venari so she can send us one of the god's forsaken portals, and we'll be on our way.
Be good.
To the atrium. Well, we got what we're after. Time to head back. Before we can introduce the snakes to the ecology in the oasis, we need to test them out. There are a few of these places that they call ecodomes. Well, that's done on Karesh. Venari's portal will take us to one called the atrium. I wish I could fly my plane in there instead.
Safe travels.
So soon. Okay, just use the portal and I'll meet you back at the oasis. Bye everyone, I'm hoping to see you again real soon. What? Where's everyone going? We're out of here. Real soon. Maybe we will be here real soon. Maybe they are. Gotta fix up Outlands for a future expansion, hey? Great you're here, Scene. Time to make certain the snakes are a good fit for Karesh. Now the real work begins, and if the snakes don't take to Karesh, we'll make sure to get them back to the ground, safe and proper.